In the dark and terrifying world we live in, we sometimes witness events that are not only distressing but also show the cruelty and violence of those around us. One such event is the incident known as Joey Chestnut, which has recently been reported by journalists. Joey Chestnut was a man who lived in Philadelphia. He had moved to this city with his family when he was a teenager. As he grew up and progressed towards adulthood, Joey became extremely interested in eating competitions. With the help of his family and all his efforts, he eventually became one of the most prominent champions in this field. Joey showed greater physical strength than his other competitors and always won these competitions. However, over time, Joey soon faced psychological problems. He did not have likable emotions permanently and instead was more interested in himself and his success. For this reason, he did not like to have friendships or relationships with others. On one of the days of the eating competitions, Joey had gone to the competition with his friends. He was interested in eating the most food and being encouraged as the winner of these competitions. But when Joey arrived at the competition, something in him changed. He felt that everyone else in these competitions was united and, in fact, after his destruction. When Ivan, one of Joey's friends, told him that he had to give up these strange thoughts, Joey attacked him. He became excessively violent and was looking for something that would destroy everyone else. In the following days, Joey was looking for someone to accompany him. He was looking for someone to help him reach his goal. He communicated with different people, including his friends and even strangers, and was looking for his partner. However, the person Joey was looking for not only failed to find him but Joey gradually became insane. On one of the summer days, Joey participated in one of the shooting competitions. With the power that was inside him, he hit his target as quickly as possible and approached his target. But when he arrived here, everything around him became dark and terrifying. Joey was looking for someone who was helping him and he became too close to his goal, at which point the person he was looking for suddenly shot him and killed him. Everyone else learned about this incident for some reason, but they still cannot understand why this happened and why Joey Chestnut was looking for someone who was helping him and was his partner but instead was looking for the destruction of others. In any case, this terrifying incident will be remembered forever in memory of Joey Chestnut, the eating champion. A man who faced psychological problems and was looking for his partner but instead was looking for the destruction of others. This is a bitter and frightening story that will somehow be remembered forever and will remain in our memories forever. From that day on, reporters were trying to find the reason for this incident. They interviewed Joey Chestnut's family, friends, and anyone who had contact with him, but they still couldn't figure out the cause of the incident. From that day on, Joey Chestnut's family was seeking psychology to answer these questions. They interviewed top psychologists, psychiatrists, and psychologists in the country to find the reason for this incident. But they still couldn't figure out the cause of the incident. Joey Chestnut's family was looking for answers that nobody could use. They were looking for answers that might never be found. In the early days after the incident, Joey Chestnut's family and friends were very upset with him. They felt that he had been killed for reasons that no one could understand. But over time, these resentments decreased. Joey Chestnut's family and friends realized that he had mental problems and needed help. They were looking for understanding and compassion for his situation and were looking for ways to improve his condition. In one of the final days of this story, Joey Chestnut's family visited one of the country's top psychiatrists. This psychiatrist interviewed Joey Chestnut's family and friends to find the reason for this incident. After a while, this psychiatrist came to a conclusion. He told Joey Chestnut's family that Joey had a cognitive impairment personality disorder. This condition causes a person to have false beliefs and hallucinations and not be able to distinguish reality from their own assumptions. The psychiatrist suggested a treatment regimen that included medication and psychotherapy for Joey. Joey Chestnut's family did their best to treat him with this diagnosis. They were looking for the best treatment methods to improve Joey's condition. Treating Joey Chestnut was challenging. Due to his cognitive impairment personality disorder, he had false beliefs and hallucinations. Treating this condition requires rethinking and analyzing reality. One of the psychotherapy methods suggested for Joey was cognitive behavioral therapy. This method is aimed at diagnosing and changing cognitive and behavioral patterns. By carefully examining a person's cognitive and behavioral patterns, this method seeks to change them in a more appropriate way. Medication was also one of the treatment methods for Joey. Medications used to treat cognitive impairment personality disorder include antidepressants, anti-anxiety, and antipsychotic medications. Due to the severity of Joey's illness, medication was used in conjunction with psychotherapy. Medication helps relieve symptoms in the short term, and psychotherapy is aimed at changing a person's cognitive and behavioral patterns. In psychotherapy, meditation was also used as one of the treatment methods for Joey.